Hello, welcome. I'm Jules Paradian. In this video, I'm going to define magic and related terms. First of all, magic, when I use the term, is real. I am not talking about stage magic. I'm not talking about illusion. It's not a metaphor. It's not fantasy magic with glitter and fairies, although fairies could be involved, but not those kinds of fairies. It's not a euphemism for psychology, for stuff that's happening inside your own head only. It could involve things inside your own head, but it could also involve things outside your head. And it is not a religion. Magic can be used in religious contexts, but it is not inherently religious. There is no necessity to worship anything. So what do I mean when I say magic? Magic is literally energy. That's all it is. It includes physical energy that is in the physical world, but it also includes a kind of energy that is not physical and operates in layers of reality that are not physical layers of reality. Reality is literally made of magic. So doing magic, what does that mean? Or experiencing magic, having magical abilities, what are those? When I refer to doing magic, I mean changing reality with magic. So altering reality with energy. And that includes observing. Like observation also alters reality, as we know from quantum physics. So observing with magic is also doing magic. So literally everything we do is some form of magic. But most of the time when I refer to magic, I'm talking about things that science doesn't yet understand. Some of these things are actually impossible to understand with the left brain. But even in that restricted category of magic, it still happens often. People, humans, we are magical creatures by nature. So we do magic all the time, even the unscientific kind of magic. We do it all the time without realizing it. It's just that most humans tend to ignore or explain away things that we don't yet understand. So that's why we don't see magic happening all the time around us. It's because we're ignoring it. It is happening all the time around us. So some examples of magic from that category, magic that science doesn't yet understand. Examples of my own experiences include healing, as in I can heal chronic ailments like chronic back pain with energy healing, which is a kind of magic. Healing the mind or unblocking emotions with magic. I've even done the occasional exorcism, minor exorcisms. Observing, like looking at auras and seeing visions of the future. That's also a kind of magic. Interacting with non-corporeal entities, and by non-corporeal I mean things that don't have a body, don't have a physical body. So interacting with fae, ghosts, non-corporeal parasites. So all of these are examples of things that I would refer to as doing magic. So then what's practicing magic? Practicing magic is doing magic intentionally. So we do magic all the time without realizing it. But practicing magic means doing magic with intent, knowing that you're doing magic. And that could be doing the kinds of magic that is not yet understood by science, but it could also include more like Karate Kid type, just waxing the car, doing everything you're doing and being aware that you're doing magic. That can also be practicing magic. So you can take everything you do, everything you say, everything you think, and be aware that you are doing magic. And that can actually become practicing magic. And it has a real effect in your life if you live like that. That's actually where I think the most power comes from, is when we live like that, which leads me to talking about what is a magical practitioner. And a magical practitioner is someone who practices magic a lot, practices magic on a regular basis. I consider myself to be a magical practitioner. I feel like everything I do is magic, and not all the time, but I would say a lot of the time, I remain aware of that. And then the last term I would like to define in this video is, what is a magical adept? In magical communities, this term magical adept gets thrown around a lot, and it seems like everybody has a different definition of what that means. So my definition of what a magical adept is a pretty high bar, and I would say I haven't reached it yet. A magical adept, in my mind, is a master craftsperson. This is someone who, from their own direct experiences and practice, has gained a deep understanding and mastery of the craft of magic, of working with magic. So this kind of person can pick up and work with any magical tradition. Like, it might take a weekend to kind of translate and figure out the particular symbols and how they're being used in that system. But within a relatively short period of time, a magical adept can pick up and work with any magical tradition from any culture. A magical adept can also innovate new techniques and explore realms that have not yet been explored and make new discoveries. So a magical adept can actually expand the field of magic and further human progress in magic. So I hope this has been illuminating. And if this is a subject that interests you, then please like this video, post comments and questions below. I will respond. This is a subject that I am very, very interested in. And subscribe to this channel and hit the bell so that you'll get notifications when I post new videos about this. And I'll see you soon.